How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Finding Charizard, and we're back with another video today. And this time around we're not looking at UPCs, booster boxes or elite trainer boxes. We're just going to be looking at Pokemon booster packs and some of the best investments I think you can make with Pokemon booster packs. We had a big list of booster packs and different sets that we're going to be talking about, and I'm going to give you a rundown of the prices and it's just a bit of a comparison and a bit of food for thought. It's not all about collecting these collection boxes or these UPCs and elite trainer boxes and booster boxes. That's not the only way that you can make money. You can make a fair bit of money just on your bog standard booster pack. First set we're going to be talking about though is Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars you can currently get for £4 still. Definitely a fantastic set. I think it's going to do very, very well in the long term. Obviously you've got the Charizards to hunt for. Charizard All Art being the best card from the set, and I think that's a card that will go up in value over time. But as a set, obviously collecting like 10 packs in total, I think over a long period of time, if you hold that for 10 years or so, I think you are likely to see a very nice little uplift in your profits with Brilliant Stars. Next up though, guys, we're going to be having a look at Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith, you can currently get booster packs for £5. That's the cheapest you can find on eBay. Obviously if you pick up some sealed products, you can actually get hold of packs under retail price, depending if you can find a good bargain as well. And obviously Crown Zenith has an amazing artworks throughout the whole set. You've got the chase of the gold cards as well. A very, very popular set and a lot of hype still around Crown Zenith. However, I think with all of these sets that we're going to be talking about in this video, if you had 10 packs of each of these sets we're going to be talking about, and if you were able to buy them at, you know, a reasonable price, you could expect to see in 10 years time a big uplift. I think even some of the more expensive packs we could be looking at later on in the video. If you haven't already done so though, guys, do subscribe to the channel, like today's video, and also do check out the Finding Charizard Discord. If you have any Pokemon questions or want to know more about investments and stuff, hit me up over on my Discord. Links will be in the description below. Number 3 though, we have Celebrations, a fantastic set. One of my favorite sets from Sword and Shield kind of era. You can currently pick up packs for around £8. Obviously you've got the Charizard reprint. Obviously it does have the Celebrations logo through it there. Not everyone's keen on that, but still it is a Charizard base set reprint holo card, and it's a really nice card, obviously very iconic. A lot of nostalgia throughout the set, not just with that card. It's got the Blastoise and Venusaur, and you've got some other really nice cards, especially with the older cards that have been reprinted obviously in their modern take through Celebrations. And I think people will definitely want to go back to this set, let's say 10 years time, and really pick up some Celebrations and stuff as well. I think it's a very strong set. I think it's going to do very well. Obviously £8 a pack is already starting to creep up in value already, and it's definitely one that you want to watch. Next up though, guys, we have Evolving Skies. What a mad set Evolving Skies is. Such a beautiful set. It is my favorite set from the Sword and Shield era. Packs are currently going for around £8 at the minute. Obviously you've got the Moonbrong to go for, Rayquaza, the Glaceon, Leaf. There's so many amazing cards for Evolving Skies, and I can only see it doing incredibly well long term. Obviously the packs when they're released, you can pick them up for £4. They're already going for double that price, around £8, sometimes more. Around that £8 kind of pound value is what you're currently paying for Evolving Skies, and it's already doubled. And we're not even like, you know, that far away from release. When you put it into perspective, I think it's going to do extremely well. If you had 10 packs, you're just going to hold them for a long period of time, you can expect them to see very well. Next up we have Cosmic Eclipse. So Cosmic Eclipse is a fantastic set. The best card from the set though is obviously that Arceus Dialga Palkia statue card. Such a fantastic card. That is one I definitely want to have in my collection, and that is the most valuable card throughout the set. You've also got Rosa Trainer card, which is a very valuable trainer card as well, sitting over that £200 mark on that one as well. But in general, you're looking at £11 for your Cosmic Eclipse pack. There's a lot of hype about the set when it was released, and still is a very popular set. And people still go after these boxes, like the Arceus V collection box that has a Cosmic Eclipse pack. People still want to crack open Cosmic Eclipse, and I can see it doing very well in the long term. Next up though, guys, we have Unifying Minds. Another fantastic set. This has obviously the tag team kind of era as well. The best card from this set though is Misty's Favor, a beautiful looking card. Misty looks absolutely stunning on that. That is another one to get in your collection as well. And Unifying Minds currently goes for around £14. We're jumping up in price as we go through the list as well. Another fantastic set, another set to keep an eye out for. And again, if you bought this now, even at this £14 price, again, in 10 years time, if you're holding it for a long period of time, I can see it doing very, very well. Obviously, it's got the Mewtwo Tag Team Rainbow Rare, which is a very popular card, and Mew and Mewtwo being very popular cards in general, I think this set will do very, very well. Next up though, we have one of my favorite sets actually, is Unbroken Bonds. Now, if you guys remember, Unlisted Leaf was ripping one of these up, Reshiram Charizard cards. That was cringeworthy for me. But yes, that Charizard Reshiram is the most expensive card, along with the Gardevoir Sylveon card, which is another very expensive card. A really nice card. Another fantastic looking tag team, kind of all art card as well. And currently with Unbroken Bonds, you're looking to pay around £16 for a booster pack, and obviously a set featured around Charizard cards as well. I think it's going to do very, very well long term. I think the general rule of thumb, most sets with Charizard featuring in it, they're going to do pretty well long term. Next though, at 8, we have Hidden Fate, one of my favorite sets of all time, and an incredible set. You can currently pick Hidden Fate's booster packs for £14. Such a sought after set. Massive hype around the set when it was first released. People wanted to go for these shiny Vault and the shiny collection full arts and stuff. A mad set. Obviously, you got the Charizard, which was the most chased card when that was first released, and around COVID era when the set was really popping away. You know, that Charizard was going for like 600, 650 at one point. Obviously, we had the reprint of the tins, which kind of bring the price down a bit, and you know, now you can still pay a fair whack for the Charizard GX in the PSA 10. However, I think it's going to do fantastically well in the long term as well. Along with the sealed product, along with the booster packs, even if you just have a collection of the booster packs, I think it's going to be a very solid little investment with that as well. And next up we have, though, a lot of people's favourite is Evolutions. Evolutions, what a fantastic set. Obviously released in 2016. Booster packs are currently going for £25, around that kind of mark. Some cases a little bit more depending where you're buying from. However, obviously you've got another base set reprint with the Holo Charizard as well. A lot of chase cards through the set. People like the full art Charizard on that. A very, very nice card. Again, booster boxes of this going like 800, 750 kind of mark you'll be paying for a booster box. But again, if you even buying one pack at £25 and willing to hold it for 10 years plus, again, I think in the long term you'll see a very, very nice gain on that as well. Next up though, we have is Shining Legends. Now, Shining Legends is a very underrated set in my opinion. A lot of the cards at the minute though, they're very, very cheap. You can actually go on eBay and pay for some of the shiny cards for like £14 to £20, and they're some of the nicer ones, like the Mew shiny card as well. So we're seeing a lot of these cards are very, very cheap compared to what the actual price of the booster pack is going to cost you. The price is going to cost you is like 30 quid you would be going in for one Shining Legends booster pack. However, the card value doesn't match it yet, but that kind of gives me a feeling that we could expect to see a slight boom with Shining Legends. I could be wrong, but I'm predicting that to happen in the next year or two. I'd be interested to see what your guys' thoughts on that. I think Shining Legends is a very underrated set, like I said. However, I think it does have the potential to have a boom and really take off. However, our last set we're going to be looking at, and our last booster packs, are the most expensive booster packs, and that is from Team Up. One Team Up booster pack is going to cost you £50. That's the cheapest I could find. And obviously Team Up is an incredibly valuable set, a crazy valuable set. Again, a lot of tag teams throughout the set, around that tag team era when this was released, around that Unified Minds and Unbroken Bonds kind of same sort of time. And again, you have the chase card of the Latios and Latias. What a stunning looking card that is. That is the one you have to have in your collection if you can afford it. That's a very expensive card, the Latios and Latias. And I can see Team Up hitting those really, really high figures one day. If you bought a pack for £50, hold it in your collection for 10 years, I think that's going to be a nice little investment right there with Team Up, considering how valuable the set is throughout the board. There are so many cards over the value of £20 within the set, and it's a very hot property set. There wasn't a massive print of Team Up as well, which obviously makes it more valuable and more of a chase as well. Those real big collectors that will want to get a bit of Team Up in your collection. But like I said, it's going to cost you £50 to buy one pack of Team Up. Now that may put a lot of people off to think, I don't know whether I should be buying one pack for 50 quid. But if you think how that could look in 10 years time, I think you'll most likely be pleasantly surprised. That is everything I've got for you today though, guys. Be sure to let me know in the comments what you think about my list. If there's any other sets or booster packs that I could have put in there that I haven't done, But for me, these are the top 11 booster packs that I think are going to make fantastic investments in the long term. Obviously, some of these sets are older than others, and I was kind of doing this video in the view of buying a booster pack and holding it for 10 years and see how well it's performed after that 10 years. Because if you look at sets like Plasma Storm that are like 10, 11 years old, your Plasma Storm booster pack currently costs you 110 to 20 pounds. And that's about a 10-year-old for that set. And obviously that's from the black and white era, which was like 10 years ago or so. That is my video for you today though, guys. Really hope you enjoy it. Like I said, smash the like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys again soon.